Hello, everybody. Happy, what are we, Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, barely. Hump day, middle of the week. It gets easier from here on out. Friday's around the corner. Around the corner. So I'm testing out some lights. So I'm just waiting for everybody to log on. Hopefully, you guys get YouTube notifications. We'll find out. Lisa Murillo, hello. Deidre Berg, hello. Good. Behar, hello. F8, what's up? Sandy, hey. Jeff, hello. NJ2689er, hello. Josie Faber, hello. Ali Titanium, Master Susanna Martinez, Jesse Lopez, Nicole Brogdon, Lou Chelmay, Shelly May, Doris O'Neill, Vanilla Mama, Brandon Sullivan, Anita Sweet, Danielle Williams, Michael Bays, good, Maritza Ayala, hola, Fernanda Lewis, hello, Adrian got the notification, yay, Robin Miller, hello, Ruby Ortiz, Claudia Hernandez, and Seiko, Kelly Demas, hello, have not heard of Carla Dynamite is in Indiana. He's a Hoosier. They're a Hoosier. V Castro, that's a cool last name. V, how are you? Uh, Ms. K, hello. Am I late? I just started a minute and 54 seconds ago, so 65 people. I bought some lights, so I'm building a studio, like like a studio in a spare bedroom, so that I can have better lighting, better sound. So the first thing I got two lights, one big light over there, one big light right here. So it's illuminating me a little bit more, so you can see all my defects a little bit more. um, yeah, so no update on Carla, Migs, Nick. Haven't heard from any of them. I did talk to Carla's mom today. She texted me. She said, "Hey, any update on Carla?" I said, "No update. As a matter of fact, the only update is that I let her know about the police moving her from that location." So she's like, "Geez," she said, "That's why I gave her a phone." My got Phoebe in the back. She said that's why I gave her a phone so that in case something like this happened, she would have a way for us to communicate with her. But so she was a little disappointed there. Claudia, hello. Grace Velasquez, Elk Grove, California. Claudia says, I'm building things. I'm not a builder, but I'm trying to put together a studio, right? So I think it'll be cool. Just give me another 2 months and I'll have it. It'll be awesome. It'll look better, I think. So better background. I'll fix the lighting and the sound and whatnot. So little by little. Tina Gleason is in Boston, Massachusetts. So Tina, you might be the one furthest away from Lost in Phoenix. Thanks for joining all the way in Boston. It's probably what 2 hours there, so maybe 8:45 or 9:45. I'm not sure. Did you go do any interviews today? I actually did. I did one. I went to go buy these lights, and then on my way back, I passed by looking for Carla, Miggs, and Nick. I went cruising down that area, and I didn't see them at all. No trace of them, but I did find his name is Diablo. They call him Diablo. He said Josie Faber is in New Zealand. She's a Kiwi, so she gets a long distance award. Lou is in Connecticut, Bristol, Connecticut, right? I think that's the only town I know in Connecticut. Bristol, Bristol, Connecticut. Terry Suarez, me and my husband watch your stuff almost daily. Well, thank you for watching, Terry, you and your husband. I appreciate you guys. Sometimes I don't upload a lot of stuff. Been real busy with my job, my day job, so sometimes I can't upload stuff. I just stay busy, and so that track takes priority over YouTube. You know, YouTube isn't my life, isn't my career, isn't my world. So sometimes it's okay to unplug. um, it's okay to unplug from what you're doing, to rest, relax, and come back stronger. So I think that's important sometimes. I think we should all unplug once in a while. Have you seen any increase in activity due to the Super Bowl? Uh, no, not really. I think I don't really pay attention. Uh, I'm not super close to the Super Bowl, so I'm probably in that area. The Super Bowl is in Glendale, Arizona. I'm not really close to Glendale, so I'm sure Glendale is busy. Park Place is in Yuma. Yuma. I'm pretty sure that the high school in Yuma, their mascot is the Criminals, right? So I've always thought that was interesting. They had their their mascot is Yuma High School Criminals. That's kind of funny. Danielle Williams says I'm almost caught up watching. Cool. All the videos. I need to count how many I have. I know there are like 700 videos. I need to count like how many people I've interviewed. Like, uh, I'm not gonna count like every time I've interviewed them, but each individual to see how many people I've interviewed. It's in the hundreds for sure. Vivian Hernandez is in San Bernardino. I watch all the time. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate you watching, Vivian. I remember going to San Bernardino a couple times. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff happening there too. Grace Velasquez, I want to support you monthly, but not through YouTube. Do you have Cash App or Venmo? I don't have Venmo. Venmo. I do have Cash App. It's Lost in Phoenix, basically. So Lost in Phoenix. Um, so thank you, Grace. I appreciate you. YouTube. If you were to, you know, say I want to help with $10 for gas, or if you can buy somebody lunch, those $10, YouTube right off the bat takes away $3 right off the bat. So those $10 aren't all going to the cause. Unfortunately, that's just the way YouTube is. Are they cleaning homeless camps and streets to make it look better before Super Bowl? I think so. I think I've seen like a spike in arrests, and they're kind of moving people away from the where all the activity is going to be. Where there's going to be like a million tourists and a million people converging on Phoenix this week and this weekend. So um, I'm sure they're moving away all the blight, all the encampments or tents, or just kind of telling people, come back in a couple weeks. We're closed for business right now. I think that's normal in every city where the Super Bowl goes, or like a big event, Olympics or whatever. The city just cracks down on people that are homeless. They just move them away physically. They don't move on their own. Tommy Martinez is in Roswell, New Mexico. Thanks for tuning in all the way from Roswell. Cello, I work on Third and Thomas. I'm hoping the traffic slows down. Awesome. So Terry Suarez says, I'm from Texas, by the way. So question, I stayed out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, seen so many homeless people out there, Sad, however, they would get so much help from the government. Is it the same out there? I think there is help for people. I firmly believe that there's resources, help, whether it's county, state, federal, city. There is help. What's happening is that a lot of people are battling addiction or mental health issues, and they don't want help. They just don't want, that some are okay with that lifestyle. They like the freedom. They like to smoke whenever they want, to consume their habit whenever they want. Some don't want the help. Some people have told me plain, this flat out, yeah, I don't want a job. I don't want to work 9 to 5. Like, what you do Monday or Friday 9 to 5. Like, I don't want that lifestyle. You guys remember the interview with Flora, right? She's what, 19, 20, and she said, yeah, I've been homeless literally since I was 5 years old, except for the couple times that I was in a youth facility. So I don't feel comfortable sleeping on a bed. I've slept on the ground, you know, the majority of my life. I don't want a home, she says, right? So that just goes to show you that they get accustomed to that life. Um, and and what do you do? Like, I don't know what the answer is, right? Giving everybody a free house doesn't work. It doesn't work. The government tried that already in the 80s in LA, and does not work. No such thing as free. Did Blake have a funeral? I don't know. I wasn't invited. I have no idea what happened with that family, or what they did or what they didn't do. So, uh, God bless Blake. May he rest in peace. And um, that's sad. Jeff, so do you like your new lights? Yeah, I do. It's brighter, right? It's brighter, and again, I'm gonna add uh, different type of lights, different angles, and I got to figure out what looks better. And I need a background that I'll create, or I'll come up with a background and better sound. So I'll work on that little by little. So I'm enjoying them for right now. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool for now. Claudia Hernandez, I am from Mexico. Cool. Anita Sweet, the lights look good. Thank you, Anita. Appreciate it. Are there more than just one cast shelter in Phoenix? Central Arizona Shelter Service. It's a campus, like one big shelter campus, cafeteria, dormitory, health services. It's a big campus, like a school, like a big high school. And so that's in downtown Phoenix. But there are other shelters, like St. Vincent de Paul, so like Catholic Charities, um, Andre House. There are other shelters scattered throughout the valley. How old is Carla? She looks 12. Yeah, looking and being is like two different things. She's actually 19. It's been confirmed by her mom, her brothers, her cousins. She is 19. She'll be 20 in October. So she absolutely does look young, younger than her age. Some people are like that. I'm 48, and some people confuse me, think I'm in my 30s. So, so I get it. Sam Boy, hello there. Oakland is in the house. Oaktown, awesome. Thanks for joining. My stepdad is a YouTuber. Cool. Trunk Monkey is Horry County, South Carolina, East Coast, checking in. South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina used to have a good football team. I remember, college football team. Have not heard from Migs, Carla, or Nick. For women that are pregnant, what are the shelters there? I think they have women's shelters. I know I know uh, Hushabye Baby is one. Chrysalis, domestic violence is another. Uh, Victory Outreach has a women's home. So there are resources. There are resources, but yeah, they choose not to utilize the resources, unfortunately. Caroline Preciado is in my favorite town in California, Barstow, California. A lot of cool people there. A lot of cool memories. Nothing bad, but a lot of good memories when I was a kid in Barstow. I'm glad I didn't get stuck in Barstow. It's a little tiny town, super tiny. Do you have kids? Yes, I do. Carla's a U.S. citizen. Miggs is a U.S. citizen. So they're not going nowhere. Karen Villa is in Huntington Beach, California. I love going to the beach there. I haven't been there in a long time, but it was cool the times I've been there. Newport Beach is my favorite. Newport Beach. Lulu, I saw Lulu this past weekend. She wasn't in the mood to talk. She didn't want to talk, but I saw her this past Saturday, so she's still out there. Samboy is a clean and sober since March 2014, one day at a time. Congratulations on your sobriety, Samboy. You are awesome. Keep going. That's going to be 10 years soon. Wow. Seattle Justin, looking good for your late 40s, bro. You look 10 years younger. Yep. So thank you. People, again, like I said, people could look older, younger. That doesn't mean they are, right? So um, when people say like, this is TikTok people again. This is why I call them low IQ. Is they'll get mad. They'll get mad at me. Like, why are you interviewing this 12-year-old girl? Why don't you separate them? Why don't you call the police? And she's 12 years. There's no way she's 18 or 19. There's no way. This girl is 12 years old, right? They're like, they, in their head, they know, right? And so off of a 30-second clip. Um, so, uh, so what do you do with people, right? I'm not going to argue and fight with everybody. I just kind of have to chuckle sometimes and laugh. And I think they mean it coming from a good place. I think, just know that if I had any suspicion that Carla was underage, and absolutely I'll go notify the police. And just keep in mind that when the police have stopped Miggs to basically arrest him, guess who was right next to Miggs? Who was with Miggs? Carla. So if Carla is 12 years old, why would the police not separate them? You know why? Because Carla gave her information, her social, her date of birth, her name. They ran it in the computer and it checked out legit. So that's why there is no separation, because she, in fact, is not 12 or whatever. She's 19 of age. So is Mercy still in jail? I have no idea. Claudia Hernandez is my first time being in the chat. Well, thank you for joining. Hopefully, I'm sure you got the notification. A lot of people did. So, welcome. Ruby, hello. Thanks for joining. Morgan says, I'm 38 and look 27. Awesome. That's cool. Mariana Warden, hello. Bo loves biochemistry. Hello, Bo. Semboy says, I'm 43 and I look 43. It's not that bad. It's not, being in your 40s is not that bad. Jackie Williams, good evening. Morgan, age is just a number. So, so again, what do you guys think of the light? What do you guys think of the light? I like the light. So I got two lights. There's one over there and one right here. So basically, again, it's high and this one's a little bit lower. I'm gonna turn this one off so you guys can see the difference. Okay, hold on. Hold it. Whoa. This is all bright right here. And it's dark as heck right here. So, so what do you guys think? I think it's cool. I think it makes a difference. I think, right? So, Maya Veronica, hello, new subscriber from Singapore. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing, Maya, all the way in Singapore. Cool. I like the light. Are you using a filter also to look younger? Nah, no filters needed. Danielle Williams says, I'm 52 and got carded the other day buying cigarettes. That's awesome. Have you seen Pelon? I haven't actually. I haven't. Hopefully he's doing better, man. That guy, jeez. Josie Faber, we need occasional cameos from your assistant puppy. Phoebe. Here she comes. You hear her little. Quick, quick, quick. Look, is she cool? She needs a bath. I think she's cool. I love her eyes. She's still a puppy. She's gonna be 1 year old uh, in April. So her birthday is coming up. Wow. We might have to celebrate it with you folks. I think she's cool. She doesn't bark a lot. She usually behaves. Um, she's a oh my goodness. She's a Lapso with the Maltese, so they call it Latisse. Latisse. That seems kind of so. Lapso. No, what is it called? Jeez, I always have to Google it. On my phone app. She is a my goodness. Lasso Lhasa Apso, and Maltese is what she is. So I think she's cool. I think eventually she'll have puppies, so to add to the family. But for right now, she's pretty cool. Say hi. She's just hanging out. She likes to lick. I put my hand in, she just starts licking the heck out of it. I'm trying to get a service dog right now. Anita, good luck with your service dog. Mary Lou Lechuga, whatever became of Monica Chavez, she's been missing for 3 years. Haven't heard from her. Haven't heard from her family, her mom that I interviewed. That's why it's dangerous, right? That's why it's dangerous being out there because people have bad intentions. They tell you to get in the car and they'll never people never see you again. So it's really scary. So prayers for her to show up. Any word from Nick? No word from Nick, unfortunately. Helen Mays says, I have a chip it Chihuahua and Pit Bull straight out of AZ. A Pit Bull and a Chihuahua. Dang, how does that work? How does interesting. Hi Art, do you believe in afterlife, life after death? Um, yeah, I do actually. I think there's something more for us out there, whether it's spirit, your spirit living on, and uh, so I don't think we just go to sleep, right, for eternity. I think there's something else for us in the afterlife somehow. So, good question. Any news on Chino? I haven't seen him, heard from him. The only thing was about 2 weeks ago, somebody commented that, hey, he did my nails. He did my nails. So, like a week after I interviewed him, somebody commented on here or on the comments on his video, like, hey, this dude did my nails last week or a couple days ago. So that was interesting. So he's still out there working. Marie Rodriguez is in Maui. That is so cool. I'm jealous. Hawaii is amazing. Irene Galarza, nope. Um, have not heard from Miggy, Carla, or Nick. Jesús Marquez Jiménez. Saludos Art desde España. Vi tu entrevista en español. No sabía que hablabas también español. Me encantó las entrevistas y el mensaje a la gente, a los jóvenes. Jesús, gracias uh, gracias por tu apoyo en España. So Jesus is all the way in Spain. When I was in the Navy, the coolest place I've ever been in my life with the Navy was Spain, Aroda, Spain. So the United States has a base in Aroda, Spain. Um, and man, I had fun. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. So the people are really nice, very welcoming to a certain extent. Um, the food is real healthy. I went into a restaurant and I asked for so the portions over there are like you buy food and it's like really small. I asked for a Coke and the lady brought me like a little thing like this, like a little. I'm like, yeah, where's the rest of it, right? So here in America we have 44-ounce Thirst Busters and 32-ounce, right? These folks gave me like a little. So over there they believe in moderation. For example, that country's been has existed for literally thousands of years, right? And their population is 40 million people, right? There's 40 million people in Spain, but they've been around for like thousands of years, right? And here we are. We've been around since 1776, and we're at like 350 million people. So that's insane. Even Mexico, right? The country that's like that, you know, Spain helped form, has the population of Mexico is like 100 million people, right? But Spain itself is 40 million. It's always that trips me out. They're very they believe in moderation. Americans don't, and people probably on the Western Hemisphere don't. I think that's normal for Europeans, right? It's different. Brenda, I love Spanish food, especially paella. Yeah, I didn't have paella there in Spain, but I had it in Puerto Rico. Just me. A lot of the people who smoke blues, I have noticed, have blue straws. Do the dealers provide them? No. Circle K and your local convenience store provides them. 1936 Civil War wiped out a few of them. Also, the plague, right, wiped out a lot of them. I'm sure. Abby, saludos y bendiciones. Gracias, Abby. Brenda, my grandfather's from Spain, so I learned how to make it. It's awesome. I think the light looks good on Phoebe. That's what I'm thinking. She needs a she needs a bath. Um, so I'll be logging off. I'll talk to you guys till 7:30. I just really got on to check out the lights and let you guys know that I'm building my little studio to have a better interaction with you guys during these live sessions with light, sound, and just make try to make everything look good, like the background and whatnot. So we'll see. More to come on that, little by little. Right? Rome wasn't built in a day. Anita, thank you for stopping in. Have a good night. Okay, we'll see you. Irene Galarza, how often do you go out and interview? Pretty often, like usually daily, but I'm kind of taking a break this week because I'm busy with work. I have a lot of stuff going on at work and just want to take a little bit of time off sometimes, you know. So got to unplug, rest, recharge the batteries, and go out there and knock it out. Do you know how Mercy is doing? Mercy was arrested, I don't know, like about a week ago. So she's still out there. I just haven't seen her in person. Bo loves biochemistry. So thank you for tuning in, Bo. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Phoebe is well behaved. Look at her. She's just she has a lot of energy. I think she's tired because normally she's like up and down, running around, but not right now. I'm renting a house. I sold my house in October, and so I've been renting a home. So I'm waiting for the. So I got so lucky. Um, that's is where. So I have a background in real estate, right? I used to have my real estate license, and since I attained my real estate license in 2005. Economy crash in 2005 and 2008. But then I held my license, renewed it every when I was supposed to renew it until 2019 when I went to the arm to Fort Benning, Georgia, with the Army, and my my real estate license expired because I wasn't doing the CE. CE means continuous education in order to renew your license. So basically, if I need to get my if I want to get my real estate license, I have to start all over again. So so that experience with my house, because I was in my house for 5 years, I was like, man, uh, I was like, when do I sell, right? Like, when do I sell it, right? Because if you sell it too soon, you might lose because the price might continue to go up and you lose money. If you sell too late, then you're not going to find a buyer and you're going to lose money. So you have to time it like perfectly, right? And and I got lucky. Not I don't want to say totally lucky, but I was very strategic about when I placed it on the market, the price that I the she's staring at me, the price that I was asking for the house, and any concessions, right? So like if I get an offer, like am I willing to help the buyer? Am I willing to negotiate, basically, right? And so I received two offers. The first offer was I didn't like it at all. I said no. Put it on the market. Went up. Went on the market. I reduced the price, and boom, I got a seller or a buyer. And 30 days later, it sold. No issues, no problems. Simple transaction. And and if I would have waited a month, I'd still be in my old house because I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't have sold my house because the market has just flipped. The market is just totally different than what it was in last year. Last year was a total seller's market, and right now it's a total buyer's market. So that's real estate. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So I got lucky. I don't want to say totally lucky, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. Have you talked to Carla's mom? If someone has already asked, I apologize. Maybe she could give an idea where she and Migs are. Um, so Maria, Carla's mom, texted me today at about 11 a.m. and she said, "Hey, how have you been? Do you have you heard anything about my daughter?" And then I called her and I said, you know, the I gave her the scoop on her daughter. So she was a little sad, but uh, but uh, but yeah, she's aware now. So sad. Did Miggs make it to court? I really doubt it. I don't know, but I highly doubt it. Say hi. Look, say hi to all the people. Look, people all over the country want to say hi to you. Well, only 117, but Jimmy Wiley, much love for what you do, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hilda Kane. I know Hilda's in Ireland, right? Hilda is in Ireland. So people in Ireland are checking you out, Phoebe. Say hi to Hilda. Migs and Nick might be avoiding. I don't think they're avoiding me. I don't think they. I'm like, oh, we need to avoid this guy. I don't think they plan it that way, right? I think they're trying to avoid the police. I think they're trying to avoid getting in trouble. I think they're trying to survive out there, right? Where are they gonna sleep? Where can they set up their new home encampment? I think those are their priorities, not necessarily me. If anything, I'd probably be a good thing, right? Because I'm able to help them with food or resources and a ride. Uh, but uh, but yeah, they're out there. They'll figure it out. George says, "You were very clever and hardworking. You made it in America as an immigrant. Me, as a citizen, I failed and left to another country where I could survive. I respect all you in America who are a success." Um, the most beautiful thing about America is that anybody can make it. You know, anybody can make it. Any background, any color, any nationality, any socioeconomic, right? Rich, poor, people can make it. That's been proven. So when people can and people have to go to a different country, that's your decision or your choice, and God bless you wherever you're at, George. Make it work. Hopefully you're happy and. Um, Yeah, thanks for sharing. Have the sudden urge to get Phoebe a treat. Phoebe's awesome. So I spoil her with a lot of treats, and I ran out of treats. I'm gonna go get her some tomorrow. But she loves treats, man. So she gets all excited. She's really cool. George, but it's not easy, or it takes a ton of work. Absolutely, like life ain't easy. It takes a lot of work to survive, to thrive, to learn, earn, and grow. Yeah, definitely. The proposition of America is not, hey, come to America and it's gonna be easy, right? It's gonna be hard, but the proposition that American gives everybody is, with hard work, you could make it more so than a third world country, so. Um, you and your Lost in Phoenix family are amazing. Mommy Rosa. So thank you, Mommy Rosa. I appreciate you. You're part of a Lost in Phoenix family as well. So thank you for coming in, sharing, and generous with your donation. Um, get somebody lunch with that. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Um, it's definitely a whole lot harder in this day and age for anyone to make it in the US, but there's still always a chance to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's hard to make it in America, it's 10 times as hard to make it anywhere else, right? So, um, there is no utopia. There's no perfect country. There's no that doesn't exist. You know, it's just so I just think there's so many opportunities here. School, just hard work, tenacity, lifting yourself up by the bootstraps. Just so much of this country has to offer, and a lot of people don't take um, advantage of it. So I've seen it. I've seen it, and I see it every day, and it's really sad. Miranda Benavides, hello, Miranda. How was your day so far? Real good. Got the lights. Phoebe's behaving. She's trying to, she's trying to fall asleep, but I'm not letting her. I don't want her to sleep right now. She's looking at the lights. She's like, what are those things? That's what she's looking at. Oh, Phoebe. She's well behaved, that's for sure. She looks so cute when with her uh, her little coat. My brother is working in a phlebotomy class clinic, and even that doesn't cover his rent. He doesn't know what to do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, cost of living has increased. The eggs, $10 a carton or whatever it is. Gas, food, rent is up. Yeah, I know. I feel your pain. That just we can't let that. We have to work hard. We have to continue to work hard. Some people have three jobs. I know people have three jobs because they're trying to stay ahead of inflation and everything that's going on. So um, we can't be content with falling back and saying, "Oh, woe, poor me," right? So you're either gonna be a victim or you're gonna be a victor, right? It can only be two things: victim or victor. So choose to be a victor. It's better to work hard and do the best you can, right? So even in spite of the danger, in spite of the economy or this president or the government or whatever, um, gotta gotta do the best we can. Abby made sopes. Art was for dinner. Fish soup. I'm gonna eat some fish soup as soon as I get done talking to you folks. In 6 minutes, I'm gonna go warm up some fish soup with rice. Good stuff. Joy Chapman. I work two jobs to support myself. Joy. So yeah, that's sometimes we have to do that. I've had two jobs in the past, right? So I get you. Sometimes we have to do what we have to do to survive because it's hard, right? I'm sure Joy. It's not easy. You're having two jobs, right? But you do it because that's what you have to do. Mami Rosa was I was raised in the west side of Phoenix, 83rd and Camelback. My family moved to New Mexico. I do miss Phoenix and working at the Carl Hayden Veterans Administration Hospital. So, yeah. Maya Veronica, hi, any update on CC, the blind guy? It's heartbreaking. Can't imagine being blind and homeless from Singapore. So, Maya Veronica, thank you for your donation all the way in Singapore, but have not seen CC since that one time that I interviewed him. So, I did call adult protection services, and I gave them the location and description, and they told me they would send somebody out there. So hopefully he got help. I haven't seen him. Prayers for CC, the blind rapper, and hopefully no danger comes to him. Right, 'cause he's very vulnerable. Um, And again, there's programs for people that are vulnerable, right? I think he's definitely suffering from some type of mental health issue, addiction. He said he's not battling addiction, so I take that back. But definite mental health issues for CC, um, and he's blind, right? Like he's blind. So super sad. And how do people survive out there, right? It's already hard to survive with your vision and your hands and your feet. There's people out there in wheelchairs, no feet, no legs, blind, and they're out there, right? Lulu, broken leg, right? And that addiction just has her out there. So it's sad. Do you know how to cook? I do not know how to. I'm allergic to the kitchen. I'll clean the kitchen, but I definitely don't know how to cook. I'm a non-cook person. George Briseño, Turkey and Syria always in war, and now that terrible earthquake. So yeah, I'm not sure if there was an earthquake. I haven't watched the news, but man, that's sad if there is an earthquake because Turkey and Syria, those buildings that they have, they're not modern buildings and they collapse easily. So that's super sad. Joy Chapman, I studied my undergraduate studies in psychology and then did a related field of it for my bachelor's degree. Awesome. Abby says, I will send you some sopes. Sopes are, how do you describe sopes? Sopes are like a little round, um, I don't know how to describe them. Little round tortilla, thick tortilla, corn tortillas, and then they slice them open in the middle, and then they stuff them with meat, right? And that's a sope, I think, right? So, um, so, anyways, that's definitely not Phoebe. The dog barking is like next door, like the neighbor. I don't know if they're a wolf or a coyote or what back there, but sounds like a big, massive dog. Phoebe doesn't look. She doesn't. She's half asleep. She's knocked out. She's on my lap, just behaving, wanting a treat. She's dreaming of a treat. Um, so, anyways, I I'm gonna I'm gonna log off, gang. It was really nice talking to you guys for 48 minutes. This weekend we're gonna do a marathon either on Friday or Saturday. So get ready for the marathon. We're gonna have a marathon session. Thank you guys for logging on. I appreciate you guys. My people in Singapore and Ireland and Titanium Master, the donation. Thank you very much, Titanium Master. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for checking in and letting me know about the lighting, right? But little by little, Lost in Phoenix Family Studio is coming soon. We're gonna look better and sound better, and with my assistant here, we're gonna get it done. So get ready for the marathon on Friday or Saturday. Okay, so make sure you guys take a nap. So you guys have a good night. Enjoy your Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll see you this weekend. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.